everybody, this is the Gaming Dragon, and hello my fellow dragons and dragonesses. This is the Gaming Dragon. There you are! I've been looking for you! My sister Wanda went off to the Cobalt Coastline and she never came back. I asked her to follow the security guards looking for her, we haven't found her yet. I'm so where do you think you can find her? Yes, I can! It's really good to be trying to understand. We're gathering as many side quests as possible and doing as many as we possibly can. Because I want to get through this as fast as possible, we're going to be doing this really fast, so we'll see you guys in just a minute. Speed up and goodbye! Hello there, Dragon. You know, we've an interesting member in the security corps, a secret weapon, if you will. They're a bit of a Pokemon battle master, in fact. I think I could trouble you to face our secret weapon in battle. Of course. Give us a moment, then. Oh, we're doing this right now. So I've heard the news. Oh, it's her. There's to be a face-off between two masters. You know, I've heard our corp's secret weapon can even defeat an alpha Pokemon. Everything's set. Come with me. Ah, don't stare at me like that. He's our ace in the hole! Rest! Please, Captain Zizu, I'm just a common guardsman. However, as long as I stand in defense of this gate, I have no intention of letting anyone defeat me! I have no idea who I'm sending out, and I know I still have Dialga with me. Alright, well, I guess it's a good thing I'm sending out Mumbage, then. He has a Bidoof. A level 62 Bidoof. Well... Damn. I'm not letting a Shinx defeat Snoop. You broke through my defenses. I thought I could be better. I thought I could do better than that, seeing how I'm a guardsman. That was to be expected. Setting out beyond the village and battling so many different Pokémon in the course of your Survey Corps work has made you very, very strong. You know, my first job as a guardsman was catching some Bidoof that seemed intent on infiltrating the village. Since then, I've been keeping many Pokemon from passing through the gates. Sometimes I'd slip up and let some in. Goodness, would people let me have it. So I also befriended some Pokemon, and before I knew it, I grew strong. I gained so much, and all because I was trying to make sure folks could live safely here. That's my job, to keep everyone safe, isn't it? Now, there's one last thing I'd like to tell you. If you're headed outside the village again, stay safe out there, kid. And now I think I'd better get back to work. You might want to heal up your Pokemon, dude. Grit Rocks! I need to get rid of Dialga. I need to move Dialga. I need to get rid of Dialga.
I'm telling you, Burmy is the Pokemon with the cloak made of leaves. No, Burmy's cloaks are made of minerals like sand and rock. I'm quite sure of it. Ha! If it ain't covered in trash, it ain't my hey, Burmy. Ha! This conversation is getting us nowhere. Are you both sure you've actually seen a Burmy before? It wasn't some other Pokemon? I'm asking the same thing. I've seen Burmy or Hisui, and I've seen them back in my own region too. And guess what? They're all covered in trash. Oh my! You must have gotten confused somehow, my dear. Please, both of you, we're just repeating the same argument over and over at this point. Hey, you're from the Survey Corps, aren't you? We could figure out which one of us is right pretty quick if someone brought us an actual Burmy. Catch one and come show us, would you? Which is the real Burmy. They are all the real Burmy. Nice to see you, Miss Survey Corps. You got a real time as always. I'd like to make the field even bigger, but there's some boulders sitting right in our way. If you let us Pokemon that can smash them into pieces of Rock Smash, we'd be mighty grateful. Alright, let's start off this quest by doing this one. Let's see, who we got that knows Rock Smash?
An Alpha Heracross. You're lending me an alpha? Jeez, that's awfully kind of you. Those boulders are as good as gone. I gotta say, it takes an impressive guy to catch an alpha and get it to help folks out like this. Your Pokemon will sure be a big help in expanding the fields. Might as well get started. Yeah, that's right. If you actually give somebody a Pokemon that's an alpha, they will actually recognize that you've given them an alpha Pokemon, which I think is super cool. And I'm all done. That was some fine work. Any crops you plant here will do great, and that's all thanks to you two. I'll keep your Pokemon here to help out with the field work a little while longer. Just give it a holler if you want to swap it out for a different Pokemon for smashing rocks. There are no more rocks to smash, but sure, whatever you say, buddy. Also, I should talk to this guy and get my stuff. I haven't come back to recollect the stuff that was here because I was kind of banished out of the village, so... Get some berries. Mint Harvest. You're the Survey Corps, right? The Chimecho decided to nest in my house. Do you think you could help me get it to move? It's made itself at home under the eaves before I even noticed. It seems mellow enough, but I'm not at ease with having a Pokemon so close. Yeah, I've already spoken to some homeowners who'd be willing to let Chimecho move in with them, and all I'd like for you to do is look at the homes and make sure it'd be a good fit for Chimecho. It's not like I can tell what Chimecho feels, so the first place I'd like you to check is the farmer's house near the fields. Think you could? And a nice place for Chimecho to hang there. The wind direction seems to be bothering Chimecho. Also prefers the way the wind blows around my house? I like it too. We get a good breeze. Oh, then how about the hut by the sea? The ocean breeze is so refreshing. Chameko seems lonely since there's nobody around. So it likes lively places? It was always great to have some activity around. How about the training grounds? With the security corps around, that place is always bustling. Is that your Chimecho? Why don't you come down and train with us? Seems like Chimecho doesn't like to battle. I guess it's only natural that some Pokemon don't like to battle. I'm sorry to scare you, Chimecho. Oh, it's telling me not to worry about it? How about next door to me then? It's hardly different from my place at all. I've had a chat with a neighbor and they said they'd be fine with Chimecho hanging around. Pardon me. I know I just sent you chasing about looking for a good home for Chimecho, but I think I'd like it to stay with me after all. You've really helped me understand Chimecho a lot better, and I think we can actually live together now. It just dawned on me that hearing that adorable cry coming from under the eaves is part of my routine now. Aw. You're going to live with me from now on, aren't you, Chimecho? Thank you for all your help. I'm glad this village has a survey corps. That wasn't a waste of my time at all or anything. A sunstone! Thanks. Thanks for the sunstone. Alright, time to actually look at the quests I have and see what to do. To bloom or not to bloom? We don't have a Charon. Can't do that yet. Battling with Pachirisu. I'm still holding off on that one. Find the Pokemon covered in herbs shaped like blue vines and catch one to show to Rita. Actually, I know which Pokemon she's talking about. It took me a long time to remember what she was talking about. I believe she's talking about a Tangela. I don't know why it took me this long to think about what the which Pokemon she was talking about. I'm pretty sure it's Tangela. Where is... Look at that! It's like a solid lump of vines! And this aroma, it's the scent I remember! Yes, these are the herbs from my home! I didn't expect the Pokemon to be so absolutely covered in herbs. I mean vines. And are these vines moving? I wonder what the Pokemon itself looks like underneath all those. Anyways, thank you for finding it. You're welcome. Don't worry, I'm only going to take a little bit of your vines to use as herbs. Oh, I have an idea. If I lived with a Pokemon like you, I'd be able to enjoy this aroma every day. Alright, I know something I need to do immediately, and that is go grab Crunchy Salt. I need 3 of them. Hold on. Oh, if it isn't the Survey Corps recruit who quelled the Lord of the Isles! Has Choi sent you to do the negotiating for him again? You're looking a little perplexed, wondering why this old man gets so stubborn over selling the shopkeeper a few things. I am, actually. Well, maybe I'll tell you, if you bring me 3 hunks of crunchy salt first. I already have 3 hunks of crunchy salt. Oh, ironic that you say that. Brought me what I asked for already. No less than I expected of you. Wish I could persuade you to join my corpse. Now then, would you let me have 3 hunks of that crunchy salt? Sure, it's yours. Ah, crunchy salt, the Coordinate Highlands' finest feature, and if you see it in the wild, don't pass it over if it were just another rock. This translucent material is great for making potent Pokemon lures. You've got to break it up with a hammer and get the chunks in a mortar and crush them right up. Grind them into a powder. Mix them together with other ingredients and pack the mix together and you'll get a crunchy cake that Pokemon love to munch on. I can't just send you back to Troy a failure. Since you're so kind to bring me crunchy salt, tell him I'll set him up with some new wares. His voice changed like 3 times throughout the course of this conversation. I forgot, you want to know what happened between me and Choi. Well, that whelp made off with my dearest treasure. I'll never let him live it down. Ah, so he stole something from you, huh? Choi, you got some explaining to do. Choi. I've got good news in stock. I got new goods in stock, thanks to you. But you seem troubled. Is something the matter? You stole his treasure? Ah, he said he took his treasure, did he? That's one way to put it, but the story's not so simple. Please, believe me for now that it's nothing you ought to worry about. Given what a fine customer you are, I imagine I'll end up giving you the full story at some point. In any case, I've got excellent new items in our shelves. Please do buy some. And I'm willing to bet that he immediately has a new quest for us. No? Huh. I expected him to have a new quest for us immediately. Well, now we can buy Leaden Balls and Wing Balls if you so want. Max potions, full heals, still just revives. I don't think he sells max revives. We got a bean cake, so I can actually just go ahead and make one of those. And just buy one of those instead of making one because I'm a little bitch. That'll be for a quest that... Yeah, well, you know what? What the frick? Why not I just do it now? Could you give me a bean cake? Sure, here you go. Oh. Great. Actually, you wouldn't mind giving it to... Why don't you give it to Piplup? Let it eat out of your hand. Here you go, little boy. Pip. Lip. Wonderful. It really seems to like that bean cake. Oh, well, ate the whole thing already? It's got quite the appetite, that's for sure. I've taken quite a liking to little Piplup, and I don't think it's safe to let it wander around. I'll bring it back to the village and take care of it. Got some raspberries for our trouble. Are there any quests for us to take out here? No, there are not. Well, in that case... We have a lot of stuff we need to turn into the professor anyways, so we can have those marked off as reports on our Pokemon list, so we might as well report to him. And Choi has another mission for us. Does anybody else have another mission for us, or is it just Choi? It's just Choi. Alright, Choi, let's talk. Never, never, you whelp! Oh, dear customer. I'm sorry you had to see that. I asked Tao Hu to supply with new goods, but he simply won't do business with me. I truly hate to keep imposing like this, but would you please try to make him see reason? You'd do well if you bring him a token of goodwill. Perhaps some sand radishes? 3 ought to do it. The Survey Corps recruit who quelled the Lord of the Hollow. I'm sorry you keep getting roped into errands on my account. I'll tell you the truth, I'd be happy to just get my corpse products out of the shop for free. But that means letting Choi off the hook, and the very idea of that sets my teeth gnashing. Are you bound for the Alabaster Iceland soon? Would you bring me back 3 sand radishes? I already have 3 sand radishes right here for you, you old coot. Aha! You back with the veggies. Well done, gathering them in that harsh climate. Would you let me have 3 sand radishes? Sure, here you go. Over 3 sand radishes. The sand radishes, the Alabaster Iceland's finest feature. If you give these bitter roots a nice thorough pickling, it brings out a unique sweetness. Once they're pickled, they make a lovely crisp and quite well-liked snack. My granddaughter makes the finest pickle. I'll tell you what, perhaps I'll ask her to give one of these a nice briny soak. Hey, I'm sorry to have to keep on using you as a go-between with Choi. I suppose it's time I had a proper conversation with the whelp. We finally get to learn the truth behind why Choi and Tao hate each other. Now listen, I'll set you up with some new goods, but as a favor to Dragon, not you. Don't think for one second this means I've accepted you. But Tao Ho, sir.
Oh, please, Grandpa, I can't believe this is still an issue for you.
You? How long have you been? How long have you been? What a sentence.
What? Is our little store not worthy to sell your goods? Talk about letting personal feelings get in the way of your business. If you keep this up, Grandpa, I swear I'll never speak to you again.
God, but why, sweet Yui, I swore you'd never get married and leave your poor Gramps.
Who in their right mind takes a tiny child's words so seriously? I'm so sorry my grandpa has been such a bother to you, Dragon. I hope this doesn't put off you visiting our shop.
This is actually really hilarious that Tao is such a stuck-up old man that he took his granddaughter's words to heart when she was a little girl saying,
"I'll never get married, Grandpa, never, I'll never leave you behind," and took that to heart. And now he's just being an ass about it. Alright, what do we got? He's now selling Ultra Balls and Let-In Balls. Oh, yeah, whatever. He's now selling Ultra Balls, which is great. And now he's selling Max Revives, too. Which is nice. And I think that's the last upgrade to the shop, too. Alright, let's see. What do we got next on the agenda? Taste of Home. I need 2 Hopo Berries and 2 Weedy Grains. I see you found all the ingredients I asked for. 3 stalks of hardy grains, 2 Hopo Berries, and 1 raspberry. Yes, they're all here. Are you happy to give these to me? Yes, here you go. You handed over 3 stalks of hardy grains. You handed over 2 Hopo Berries, and you handed over the raspberry. Wonderful, these ingredients look nice and fresh. I'll get cooking, so wait here a while, would you? Okay, they're all done. Let's have a taste before I give you one to Evie, shall we? The Hometown Muffin. A baked treat made from berries and other ingredients, which is often eaten in regions such as Galar. Ooh. It is beloved by a surprising number of Pokemon.
The taste is fine, but it's just not the same as the muffins in my hometown. I remember them being more moist and having this nice, delicate flavor to them. Sorry to waste your time after all the trouble I went through to gather the ingredients for us. And I'm afraid these mediocre muffins won't be enough to get me and Evie's good books. What's the matter, Evie? You want one? I won't stop you. Here you go. You like it that much? Well, that's great. I'm glad. You want another? I don't think that's wise. Too many snacks will give you a bellyache. Oh, now who could resist a cute little face? I'll spoil you rotten if I'm not careful. Yes, I will. Thanks to you, it seems Evie and I will get on just fine. More than fine, even. I'm in your debt. As for my new muffin creation, they're not quite the same as the one in my hometown, so how about we call them Jubilife muffins instead? I think I know just what to do to make them even tastier for my darling Evie too. I've jotted down my ideas, so here, you should try making some for yourself. Alright, what's next? Serving up snacks. Wait, I'm dumb. Set root in a springy mushroom. Better teach me how to use my swap snack recipe. How about it? I'm ready to learn. Then learn from the master. You obtained a swap snack. When eaten, this curious snack temporarily swaps a Pokemon's offensive stats with its defensive stats. Now, that isn't just typical for our famed Survey Corps recruit. Took to it like a Finneon to water. Swap snacks seem to swap around a Pokemon's offensive stats and defensive stats for a time. It's a curious sort of mix-up. Not at all what I was going for, but it serves up all kinds of surprises. And you Survey Corps folks end up fighting against all sorts of different Pokemon, don't you? If anyone can find good use for my swap snack, I'm sure it would be someone like you. Arizu, about your request, wants a Misdreavus, and I have a Misdreavus specifically for her. You know, people are afraid of Misdreavus because of how it apparently wails at night. But getting a good look at it like this really gives you some fresh perspective. Look at how it billows and sways and flows. Wait, that's it! That's what I'll do. Wow, I just thought of some charming hairstyles. And an enchanting new palette of color. All thanks to you and Misdreavus here. Come by any time and try out my new ideas for yourself. Alright, now what? No, that's not right either. It needs a special extra something, but what? Oh, nice timing as always. I could use your help again coming up with some new hairstyles. I've hit another wall here. Now, I bet I could get inspired from a different Pokemon this time. A Pokemon like Carlia. I can't remember how it looks exactly, but I'm pretty sure it had a real distinct style. If I could study one up nice and close, I bet it'd get past this block. If you manage to catch a Carlia, bring it here so I can have a look, okay? Okay. I actually do have a Carlia already. It is... I'll show you the female one because Carlia looks like it would be more female than male, but whatever. You know, they say Carlia just loves to dance. I kind of get it. That feeling when your hair sways around while you're dancing, it's the best. Actually, yeah, that's the sort of hairstyle I want to go for. Now, how to gather up the hair the right way, and where should it be let down?
Oh, I've got it! That's what I'll do. Girl, I owe you one. Thanks to you and Curly, I've got ideas for some new hairstyles and some new colors like no one's ever seen. Come by anytime and try them out for yourself. A colorful new look. I need one of every shard. Give me one red shard, one blue shard, one gray shard. Here you go. Hand over the red shard, hand over the blue shard, hand over the gray shard. Such beautiful shards. I'm sure these will work perfectly. Now then, let me try and dye something. I can make anything into a beautiful dye, but if I cook it down in the trusty cauldron inside my shop. A color more beautiful than I ever imagined, and it's all thanks to you, dear customer. I hope you enjoy the different looks and that new colors bring to your outfits.
I take it you're ready for our battle?
I'm ready.
Now then, let's forego the small talk and proceed right to battle. That's our style. Garou! What level is you, Lucario? 62. I might die for it. It'll be fun to see how much damage I can do with a strong style flamethrower. The whole health bar. Garoof. That was a wonderful battle. There wasn't any battling. I literally just breathed fire on him and he died. Seems we need to redo our training, Lucario. Thank you for the experience. I can tell you've met many Pokémon, and that's helped make you stronger. I think we'll test our skill in other places from now on. Let's meet again. Let's see, that's in the Fieldlands, and that's there. Alright, what are we running at? This'll be an incredibly long episode, but I want to get as much done as possible. So, you know what? We've gotten a lot done, so I think I'm going to end this episode off here instead. So, we're actually going to do 2 different missions tomorrow, instead of, well, I say tomorrow, in the next episode, instead of in this episode, because, well, they're important to the Pokédex. Well, I mean, technically, they're important to the Pokédex. So next time on Pokemon Legends Arceus, we're going to go ahead and we're going to go after Volo, after we've dealt with 2 very interesting quests. And we'll see if we can catch some more Pokemon for the Pokédex, and see where our adventure takes us. Alright, I'll see you guys then. Stay cool in your caves. Don't forget to stay cool in your caves. Stay cool in your caves.